Hey kids, this is lesson 8, level 3. Choosing your own adventure by creating new image filters using the image and pixel class in the theater. So, did the negative image. Let's do color shift. And so, shifting the color of each pixel can result in a variety of visual effects depending on the amount and direction of the shift. So in the shifted image class, so here's the shifted image class, we want to write the color shift method. So here's the color shift method right here. And it's passed an integer value, which is probably going to be the amount of shift. So the first thing we need to do is we need to create that 2D pixel array. So let's go. There are pixel objects in the 2D array, and I'm going to call this my pix just for kicks. And we want to get, I always forget what it is. It's get image pixels. We want to get the image pixels. So put that there, and so that has created a 2D array of the image pixels. Now we want to traverse those arrays. So for int row equals 0, I want the row to always be less than my pix dot length, and then I want to increment the row every time. And then we're going to do the same thing with our columns. For int columns equals 0. I want columns to be less than my pix at whatever row I am on. And I want it to be the length of that. And then I want to increment my columns every time. Now, to make it a little bit easier to understand, let's create a pixel object. If I can only spell pixel, I'll call this current pixel, or current pix. And this is going to be whatever I have in my pix at this particular row and in this particular column. So I think what might be a little bit cleaner to do is to define a new integer value for each of the new red, new blue, new greens, and compute those. So for example, int, this is going to be my new red number, and that is coming from the current pix dot get the amount of red that is already there. But then I think I need to add the value that's being passed up here. So I'm getting the current amount of red, and then I'm going to add the value to it. And I'm just going to copy and paste because I'm lazy, but I'm going to do the same thing for the green and the blue. So here is the new green, new blue, current pix get green, current pix get blue. I think the only thing we need to do, though, is we also need to check that these values do not exceed 255, and it's possible that the values could be taken away and they could go below 0, but we'll just keep them, make sure they're capped at 255. So if new red is greater than 255, we want to cap this at 255. So we will go new red equals 255. And you might not like how I'm writing that, but you guys will get over it. If new green is greater than 255, then we want to cap that at 255. In other words, we can go up to 255, but don't go over 255. I'll do the same thing for the blue. And then we'll new blue is equal to 255. Okay, so that is the, oh, I put these in the wrong spot. That's what happens when I try to be fancy. I would have gotten an error. So I think this looks pretty good. I don't see any spelling errors, things like that, so I think I'm okay. So let's go to the theater class. And what we need to do is we need to instantiate a shifted image object. So I will call shifted image my image. And this is a new shifted image object. I don't think it gets passed to anything. I don't think that needs, if I look at the constructor, oh yeah, that's right. I need to pass it the image, like the image name, and I'm just going to use Star Wars every time. So Star Wars dot JPG. So there is my instantiated shifted image object. So what I want to do is I want to draw that image first. So images dot draw image, and I want to draw my image starting at 0, 0 and no wider than the width of my drawing pad. And then I want to pause, and I'll pause for 4 seconds so we can compare it. And then I want to apply this color shift to my image. So my image color shift, and the value will be 20. And then that again, that doesn't return anything. That was a void method, so it just changes things. And I'm just going to take this because I want to draw the image again, so I'm just going to put that command right there. And I think we're good. Let's see what happens. It'll either work or it did not work. Did I forget something over here? Oh, capital I does not like that. Lowercase I, let's try it again. Looking, oh, because it's not plus val, it's plus val u. Man. Okay, let's try it again. Stop and run. Looks good. So there's the picture. 4 seconds goes by, and there's the color shift. Did it shift? Oh, I know what. You know what I didn't do? I did not. What I need to do is I need to go current pix dot set red equal to new red. So I need to actually do this for all of the colors. So current pix dot set green is equal to new green. And then current pix set blue is equal to new blue. All right, that should work. So I'll stop it, run it. And so there is the original picture. 4 seconds should go by, and there's the color shifted. It kind of made it a little bit brighter. Let's change this value. Instead of 20, let's change it to like 50 and see what happens. So there's the original image. 4 seconds goes by, and there's the shifted. So it's just kind of brightening it up is what it seems to be doing. So let's stop this and let's run the test, see if the test is okay. And it is. All right, that's it, kids.